The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons. Welcome everyone to the start of the NFL postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Heward here as these teams begin the journey toward the Super Bowl. And at this stage, Brock, it's a daunting task ahead to make it all the way. They need 3 straight wins against the best teams in the NFL, beginning with this one right here, right now.
Yeah, Kate, and I love the way you say that right there. You just lay out the journey. And I'll tell you, in this journey right now, you're not going to find a team anywhere in this bracket who isn't 100% convinced they're going to be the ones standing in the end. At the time,
Five teams have advanced to the divisional round, and one more will join them. Our final wild card game is underway. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Around the Falcons for their first possession, and leading them out as a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
this guy looks so good over the course of the regular season. They're hoping that he can bring that same kind of production with that arm of his to the playoffs. It delivered in the passing game again and again and again. But we know this is a whole new season when we're talking playoffs.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Injuries like these haven't stopped them from locking up a playoff spot, Brock. They've been able to fight through them to remain one of the best teams in the entire conference.
I mean, I love that word, fight. It's definitely the key one here. There's been tremendous fight, grit, toughness up and down this roster to keep their level of play despite all these injuries. And they've gotten some tremendous fight out of the players who've stepped into those shoes and taken advantage of the opportunities.
And this opening drive set as the 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
This guy looks so good over the course of the regular season. They're hoping that he can bring that same kind of production with that arm of his to the playoffs. It's delivered in the passing game again and again and again. But we know this is a whole new season when we're talking playoffs.
At the 25-yard line.
Throwing here, Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. It's a sneak, Hurts. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Eagles first down. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
For Eagles, first down. 1st and 10.
Running right is Bigsby. Escapes the defender. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Pressure coming, it's Hurts. Has it down close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, being evenly matched at the line may sound like a draw, but that's an absolute win defensively. They absorbed a huge push and did not get driven back an inch.
He's got London left side. They've got first down here from the 36. Now Penix off the play action. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of
design bootleg here. Looking right, and he finds it. Where's the intensity we expected in playoffs? The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll throw 3rd and long. To the right side and reeled in by London. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
An 8-yard gain.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Falcons first down.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
At the 49-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Penix here from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30.
That's another Falcons first down.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. We have to take a timeout, though. There's an injured player, and it looks like Kyle Pitts is the one the training staff is headed out for. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Running right is Algier. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Penix on the sneak. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That's a short gain of 1. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
In the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard
Penix working from the gun.
2nd and 7 at the
We look underneath here, Robinson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Here's Robinson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. Again, it's Robinson. And this time he gets in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
10 yards. And an Eagles first down.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And this one, not surprisingly, brought the loss of the yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is second and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Let's see what they went with. Third down.
11 yards on the play. Brings up
third and long for him here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The
Falcons, running back Bijan Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. They send the tight end in motion. They go play action. Here's Penix. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
I'm sorry, kid. I'm trying to remember a time that we saw a lead change on a safety. It's been a while, and that effort defensively nearly got it done so close to the goal line with that sack.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. Hits some space around midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Hurts. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. Deep for the Falcons, Ray McLeod. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, down in it at the 1. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Motion the slot man right. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith. On the shotgun, Penix. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. To the air with Penix. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Penix facing a 3rd and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. They'll punt it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. Back deep for the Eagles is Jahan Dotson. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He gets it complete to Will Shipley. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39.
Hurts setting up to throw. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
That's good for Eagles. First down.
First down throwing for Hurts. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
Here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And an Eagles first down.
On first down, Hurts finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9. At the 38.
Hurts to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
It's third down. And 9 yards to go.
And they'll throw third and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Falcons offense returning to the field a final time before the half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Penix here from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. First and 10 from the 43. Penix working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
At their own 36-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down. Here's the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Our tour around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And let's watch Josh Jacobs. He's going to get the carry here, and look at him go. The Packers take care of business. The number 2 seed will get another home game in the divisional round. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, each team's been able to manage just 1 touchdown, 7-7 tied at the half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. McLeod now returning it. Shoots away from one. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. 1st and 10 from the 32. Starting the half with Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
3rd and 6.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's a give to Robinson. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired.
Eagles are on it, and down he goes. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And they're playing with a to lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
That's good for an Eagles first down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Eagles.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured, so we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. And
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
it's a gain of 10. And an Eagle first down.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
4 yards. That's another Eagles first down. First and goal, Philadelphia.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Hurts now on third and goal. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 7.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. McLeod now returning it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he finally steps out, but it seems the damage has been done. That's down inside the enemy 40.
We get to playoff football, Kate, and every team's going to excel in 3 phases. You've got to. Offense, defense, special teams. What an excellent return, and the type of effort they expect from themselves in postseason football.
Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. In the red zone now. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Coup with the extra point. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
That's caught for the 1st. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 3rd quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 14.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is set away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Falcons and receiver Darnell Mooney headed out there now. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Now to give to Bijan. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, Penix. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll send out the punting unit. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And they have really woken up after a sluggish opening half, haven't they, Brock? Looks like a whole new team out there. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
12 yards. That's good for an Eagles 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
At the 32-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Eagles with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Smith. It's a gain of 7. Makes it
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Finds Barkley underneath. And he'll get it up to the 44. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
And an Eagles.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he gives himself up after a short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Hurts setting up to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Well, it would have been a big completion block if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's a screen to Barkley. He's out in the clear. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's good.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now we... That play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at it. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8. And an Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Gonna run with Barkley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Throwing from the gun. And they take this in for the score. The Eagles go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
Point after it added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
28. Falcons 14.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup.
To the air with Penix. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Play action. Here's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Desperation time here on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
For Eagles, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
35. Falcons 14.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
To Charlie Warner. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and...
Here's Penix. That one's caught by Mooney. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Working quickly here.
12 yards. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Penix now on 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
And again, it's Penix. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Again, Penix to the air. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds it beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
13 yards on the play. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Fits it through the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
15 more yards. That's another Falcons, first down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd.
From the shotgun, Penix. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Avoid some trouble there. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing Penix. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons get it back to a 14-point game.
Falcons 21.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. First down from the 42. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They go to Barkley again. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. It's a design look for Hurts. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.